It's all good. It's great to be back in school.
You can tell me about YouTube video. Today I want to talk about humble.
You didn't even hit the board one time!
Because they were made by the same person!
I don't know what I'm doing.
Good morning. It's Tuesday, the 6th of October. This is the Daily Fill. Today is going to be all about music because sometimes I need to follow my own advice. Too many people I know have been in contact or have the coronavirus, and I need to turn to what works for me. It's music.
Music has always been important in my life, and I think the reason that I do Stick It to the Man Fridays, music can speak to people. I remember the first time I listened to The Cure as a kid. Here's a link. I was blown away. It's like he was singing to me. It's like he knew what I was feeling, and he was singing about stuff that wasn't normal. I mean, it was complex and sometimes dark, but then with that feeling of unity because someone else was feeling what I was feeling. So therefore, I'm not alone. I'm not alienated in the world. I have a connection. I have a connection to that music. Actually, Chad Iswell was the one who got me going in on The Cure. But guess what? Chad might have been listening to The Cure for a totally different reason than me. That's the beauty of music. That's the beauty of the arts. Even though you hear that person saying how you feel, how you interpret it is very much personal. But just remember, that personal connection that you're feeling is different for the person standing next to you and different for the person standing on the other side of you. Why? Because that's how it works. Students, your code word of the day is Music Man.
No, Luke Skywalker go down trench and Darth Vader comes swing. Oh, Igor, you be quiet. All right, I do it. Ladies, if you can't appreciate fruit jokes, then you need to let that mango. Oh, mango.
What you just witnessed was one Eddie Van Halen doing the Eruption solo from a live concert movie that I wore the tape out of in high school. I'm not going to tell you about it again. Let's go back to one of my show archives from May 5th.
So you hear something like that, and it's crazy nowadays. When we first heard it, it blew our minds because literally no one had ever heard anything like that. That was two hands, one guitar, making notes and sounds literally no one had ever heard before. And I'll tell you why. It's because of Eddie Van Halen. He comes from a line of musicians. His parents were classically trained. His brother Alex, who played drums, grew up playing with their dad at a very, very young age. They both won piano competitions with over 5,000 people entering it, but Eddie couldn't read music. And that's a part of Eddie's genius. Well, Eddie wanted a sound, and because he couldn't read music, he could hear it and feel it. And he says, and I don't know if this is true, that he was at a zoo and he saw a monkey banging on a guitar on the fret. And he thought, God, how do I make that noise? Eddie invented something called finger tapping by hitting the notes, the frets up on the neck of the guitar. But he finally got that sound. Now, speed comes with heavy rock and roll. Speed, play it as fast as you can. But when you look at it, it's about the placement of the notes. So why the American dream? Kid that comes to America, doesn't speak the language, learns how to speak the language. Music in his life, his whole time, has a vision, has a feel of what he wants, and he's able to create that. He invented it. And he became, of course, very successful. And I would claim easily the greatest guitar player who's ever made, and an inventor.
Gotta hold your head up.
Guys, as we get out of here, do what you got to do to get through. For me, I pull on music. What you do is up to you, but just make sure you find it and then roll with it. Don't forget, guys, you're good enough.